Gan Kenkey. And unfortunately, because of the dire situation that we find ourselves in at this particular moment, the buyers of Kenkey are complaining and the sellers as well are complaining. They are not the only ones, by the way. Market women across the country have complained about the rise in the prices of foodstuffs on the market. And of course, the producers of Kenkey are saying that initially, where they used to buy a bag of maize, which is, by the way, used to produce Kenkey, at a cost of 250 Ghana cedis, now they are forced to buy it for 550 Ghana cedis. That is over 100% increase in the price of a bag of maize to produce Kenkey. As a result, they've been forced to reduce the size of Kenkey and increase the price from 1 cedi or 1 cedi 50 pesos to 2 Ghana cedis. Now, it's quite sad because they are not making much from the business. And you remember that at the end of last year, just before Parliament, arose or ended sitting, the president indicated that we had become a net exporter of food. And this was because of the success of the Planting for Food and Jobs initiative. Now, recently, former President John Dramani Mahama also sounded an alarm, and he said that we're likely to face a food crisis. The Agric Minister came out and denied and said we may face a food shortage, and that's totally different from food crisis. Now, his deputy, Dr. Yafrimpong, also came out and said that we actually had let our guards down because we exported as much to the neighboring countries without thinking of saving enough to avert food shortage. Now, because of drought and also because of our inability to make available fertilizers to these farmers, because we've not been able to pay these fertilizer producers, and also because of the drought, we might have to, and in fact, we actually have started the ban on the exportation of food stuff to neighboring countries in order to stock up the national reserve. Now, today we are in Jamestown. This is a very popular spot, by the way. Now, this street is where you'll find Kenkey House, and we're going to be speaking to a family that has been producing Kenkey for centuries to tell us how difficult it has been to produce them. But I'm not the only one here. I also have Cookie, and she will also be handling a part of this conversation. Cookie, over to you.
Yes, good morning, everyone, and thanks to you for joining us right here in Jamestown. Now, the economic pressures in this country is not sparing anyone at all. The rich and the high and mighty are all feeling the economic pressure in this country, because guess what? When you go to the fuel pumps, the prices are the same for the rich and the poor. It doesn't know who can afford it and who cannot afford it. So today, the New Day team decided to come to Jamestown to paint a vivid picture of what the actualities are on the ground. How much can you even buy gari and beans for right here in Jamestown? And of course, I'm not talking East Legon, Spintex Road, Trasaco, or anywhere else in Ghana. I'm talking about the indigenous place where you can find a staple like gari and beans, or gobe, as you may call it. So yes, we are here to paint a vivid picture. Now, Dr. Efri Akoto some months ago stated that a bunch of plantain, which was 40 Ghana cedis, has now been reduced to 4 Ghana cedis. Is that true? So we'll be speaking to one of the vendors here in Jamestown this morning. She's been doing this for a very long time, and a few moments ago, a schoolboy just walked up to her to buy gobe, and I wish that boy could join us right now. But we'll get into the conversation so you see the actualities on the ground at the moment. So please call everybody to be part of this conversation, and make sure that you also continue this conversation for us. Hashtag TV3Newday, hashtag Kenkey-Nomics. Ofane, good morning, eh?
Fine morning.
Ofane, I saw me cookie nibo mini jogbe.
I saw bottle.
Bottle. Now, you would have to forgive me. My guy is not so much on point. So sometimes in Keblofu fio, Ketri fio.
You can talk.
One can walk about futu.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anti bottle. Okay, mokomba neba he kona. Okay. Well, enya ni here biane.
2 cedi. Eshe no ko ba le tatale da no one ukuto han le yo. Ni gali jilawa.
Okay. Well, hani wo kwen noni oba han le for 2 cedi e. Well, ebana beans e ko alo. Okay. Hani ma banke. Sweetheart, can you move a little forward? Oh, okay. All right. So I'll just leave him there. Well, mini ohala biane.
Biane mi han le mutru ke gali e. Keke nkele amada nkome wo mi. Nkekele.
Well, noni ba fe 2 cedi e.
Fatofo. Shinkekele.
Okay. Well, okekele mpo ne. Okay, honey, what shini what continue conversation. Okay. How much alo enye ni onyo hon during the day, like the whole day?
Oh, the day be kuma ba nye fe 7, be kuma ba nye fe 8.
Ke okay 7 alo 8 minute
800.
800 Ghana cedis or 700 Ghana cedis. Okay. Ni me femi introduction in ke alo in we ake a Greek minister ke plantain. How do you say plantain in Ghana?
Plantain.
Amadan, the whole bunch of Amadan in nyeke hon Garik exactly. No me 40 Ghana cedi ni, but agbene 4 Ghana ni.
Amadan 400, 300, 350.
Meda. 40 cedis, but be a 4 Ghana.
4 Ghana.
No, me we 4, but okay 400.
400, 4.
404. It was J40 Ghana.
Da be J40 Ghana.
104. Na kaninye. Wow.
Ameke na ne petrol jirawa. No ye na me aton. Ekola ma e ne ejira ba shi fi o. Chi be na ba she bi ni gbe hu ehin ye je mi. No eto ame da na me na ke ba gbe da na ba wo loli. No ba be no fian no enwe amadanu. Galile che na kan no yo hu le hu constant ejirawa.
Oh, okay, honey, we'll call it one by one. It will be an ohio madam for 400 Ghana, 104. Ni be say who bag e come enye.
Be so fan e hele bag e ja ken beshka.
Onyo hele bag.
No one kale ka America. America 250.
America 10 e come.
America come.
So what you mean is 25 cedi, a low 250 cedi.
250 cedi, 100. 10 Ghana.
So that's 25 cedi. Yeah. So you buy the container for 25 Ghana cedi. Yeah. Okay, ni Gary America
na America 10 cedi.
America 10 cedi. Now a year ago, and I said 2 years ago, how much were you buying it for?
Oh, no me elejira wa kura. No me America I make me 3 cedi. Ona. No me make me 3 cedi.
Okay.
Wo ke egbele, ba di egbele mo shika emi. No e ko le ba ke 35. China na ete
when. Okay, it was be an what be say what be Amada Gary who okay
no chombo.
Okay, ni oye le no sure plantain.
Say doji 180.
Mini 180. Oye le
18 cedi.
18 cedi for Kufuor yellow gallon alumini.
This one it be 18.
It was in the new here be an 18 Ghana cedi. Ni maba o here le bibi na again.
Yeah, shika. No fio maile.
O here shika ten.
Ni ka ba wo gallon ken.
Gallon enye.
Gallon na make 3 million.
300 Ghana. But in Drake Okemiake in a day onyo hon 800 Ghana alo 700 Ghana.
Ni be ma ye ko maklo e ko shika e.
Okay. It was new one and oh yeah hey. It was ohio in there how many bottles in a day?
Enyo.
O use enyo in a day. What 18 times 2 36 Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay. It was first there alo last year no me enye.
Oh no me 10 cedi ame hon.
But agbane 8 when abedu 18 Ghana cedis. Okay, it was mini you own difficulty like mini I'm trying to get the
talking English.
I should speak English. So what's your hardest difficulty in this business that you're doing right now?
Oh, it not be good.
The business no be good. But you still they do you are still doing it.
I know city. I mean city. I don't talk.
Ota no ke otashi. Oye ni. E wo ehin but oba
I mo fele fio. Ko ba kan hie la ba mubo. Ba gbo.
Oh.
No was no nye fio no na dia mi aka wo.
Okay. It was what you've cooked today. Ebata.
Beku hu aheni. We ni heke wo.
Mini ne plantain amada ne. E wo oya he enepe. Ofa na enye ne.
Ene ni here face
70 calculate my 10 alo 100 10 7 it was 70 Ghana cedi ni machine it was ene mena ebata
enyeta ma fefio keke so enya eko
babe o profit J0 kula ona fio yes
na fio ekola be no ba kan e shika otan no ba na e she
okay it was
oyo eko
at the end of the day, Oshika no na ye be me no kefe o ye bi ni ye school alo no ko.
Ye bi ni kasio
o ye bi enye.
Ye bi 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Ingba mayo.
Me nyo na.
Okay, 2 are married.
Okay. 3 are married.
Okay.
Mokome ya lenke ya legon ya adabranka.
Okay.
Mokome unpeni.
Okay. All right, so we
Mabami feel mabo.
Okay.
Skani eche. Ya fe confess fe ye.
Okay. Boni o wale. O mami ne.
Sister.
O sister ne. Okay. O fa ta chobote.
Fa na cho me ni dodu.
Ni dodu. Okay. Insmone o basla che wo hani madomoshi.
Fa ne ni o mo skani eche e fe confess ye.
Okay.
Ke honi e die. Ena 8 million.
J 800 ni.
J 800.
Okay. Enyani.
8 Ghana cedis.
Oh, no, wait. Hold on. She says she makes 800 Ghana cedis, but you're correcting what she said. So it's not even 80 cedis, but 8 cedis.
10 cedis.
10 cedis. It's about 80 cedis. Ni mamba ni nye kaseko new cedis say ni nye fele easy. O fa okay?
Wanye wale mi ye meji wo. Wo be ni wo ton mi na kan no ba.
Ni mamba ni onyo o le mi.
What is all this ne be ni ile na kan ke ya.
Okay. Okay, well, she makes 80 Ghana cedis in a day. Does she sell from Monday to Sunday? Hello, Monday to...
Okay, depend on if it's Sunday or so.
Sunday ya tomo ife.
Oh yeah, so mo. E wo ke onyo o so mo Sunday o collection enyo o ha.
Oh, no le tui mi be ni bo ba he.
Last Sunday enyo ha.
Sunday ne. Sunday ne wo sha fole no ha 10 cedi to.
Okay, so she's describing exactly what she does here for all of us. Well, in the beginning, she stated that she makes 800 Ghana cedis, but her brother has actually come to make the correction. She doesn't make 800 Ghana cedis. She just makes 80 Ghana cedis. Yes, 80 Ghana cedis in a day. And she's been complaining about almost the cost of everything she uses in making the gari and beans. So from the beans to the plantain to the gari to the oil. Ni inake atomo hu yebie sweet potato. Ni no hu enyo ohiole. Oh
no le hele pi 10 cedi to ni ko ja ko he pi o ma she ba poto. No ke he ten be 3 days maya so. No ma jam ye nyu. Ya ke je aba hele bam bam.
Okay, so that's the situation here at Jamestown, and just like we mentioned before, this is where you will find Ghanaian staples like gari and beans, banku and kenkey. Very soon we'll be crossing over to our next vendor who's been selling kenkey for a very, very long time. But I just want to ask Auntie Botele.
Yeah.
Auntie Botele. Yeah. I just want to ask her right now, if she feels this is not too profitable, if she wasn't selling beans, what else would she be doing? Okay. Okay, enehi. Keminta machake business ne mahabo biane. What would you wish that you were doing?
Oh, kemi to machake lie wo. Doctor kemi you lie. No, kemi to machake mi to ma ho apple ni bi. Brofume ni bi. So
you want to, if you are not selling beans, you would want to sell apple. You want to sell fruits.
Yeah.
Okay. It was off business. How long have you done it?
Oh, yeah.
About 10 years.
Oh, almost
20 years.
Almost
30 years.
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah.
About 30 years. Okay. Okemi, just a few moments. Okay, your doctor has told you about the fire. What health implications has sitting by the fire also given you? Mehela ni eke.
Tabi hela ko be eke. Kensu fela mbase fio. Shike fi ncho gba mi wa. No eke fi mbase fio keke fi keke nlo. Shinka petela.
I don't know how that would work because sitting by the fire is quite inevitable, but she's complaining about constant headaches she gets by sitting by the fire. Well, in a perfect world, she would wish that she was selling fruits, apples, oranges, and all that, and not sitting by the fire. You don't have a husband? Okay. When did he pass away?
Oh, it's a long time ago.
About 20 years.
Almost.
Okay. Now, before your husband passed, were you still selling the beans?
Yeah.
You were selling beans before he passed. Okay.
My husband is died.
Okay. So, Obia, any your school biare? Only one child is in school at the moment. Okay. What many pote ni biane or town ni government afe to make your life comfortable for you.
Oh, government me town ni be nu komi e ba mo leke ya.
Obanyo we e bluff for me.
Oh, don't know near my way.
Okay, honey, let's continue. What do you want government to do for you?
Oh, if I want me ning money nke wag be ken so few by be now.
Oh, ebawabo e wo kwan ben so and what
type oba mami sika.
Government embe ma sika. Yamfa sika na be sha won sa.
Na mi fa ya mi ni amanu na mi fa mpo mi ba no we school no.
Say government eba hasisi say he wants to give you or government wants to give you an amount of money. Enya ne eba shebo.
Oh, e share me. She can have me feel money nke feel.
Feel to how much?
Hey. Yeah, my chele kotokumi onye ma.
Aba oba o check government ake eba ne ba wabo. Wo enya no ta o ne ke wabo.
Le he wale ni. Onyo ton la ke
she. Ke e habo 100 Ghana e ba share.
100 Ghana 1 million. E share don't share. E share kula.
The 10 million ba share.
E share.
10 million who share. No ni one in care mention an amount that you want government to help you with.
Ke ta 50 ke ba.
50 million.
Yeah.
Or 5,000 new CDs. 50 million. Well, so Auntie Botele here, Auntie Botele here is asking for government to help her with an amount of 5,000 Ghana cedis.
Kenye no ne ebanye ke kole nche kole na na kan no ne fio ne ebanye hami. I can do it.
Okay, well I can do it in a new okay me biane no. We mo ye bluff for me because nana do e ball like a real bluff for wa.
Enu oga kwakwa.
Enu oga.
Hey, ke ba TV no you oga.
Fellow Ghanaians say yeah. No a real one sentence but it will try more no can speak this in English. No on it nana do if ha boy. We mo ye bluff for me no.
I can give you money.
Okay.
5 million 5 Ghana cedis.
50 million.
50 million. No need less more you can give me.
I have tried so much to get Auntie Botele to at least speak English for our English audience, but it's just not happening. But of course, we've painted a picture of what she does here, what her business transactions per day are looking like. I'm going to be switching over very soon to my colleague Bella, who is also in the Kenkey house. So they've been doing this for centuries, and I'm just crossing over. Let me actually Auntie Botele ofane or baba eko. Oh no. E wa boy honey fio
de omuntimi nto. Enso no yaso anya yen ya. No one no boarding Lord first so no boarding. Nti ne nyina wo de boma yankasa ye ton kran so hwe ni so. Enso no wuntimi ntena fie. Enu nti na yeguso ye no.
Ebro no afi ebro ni boa edi. Ebro fufura ba na sese ni bo ni bra from but still kwa na ye koso. Nti amayensu amanfo ba omo bisa omo nto yes na 25 cedis say ebro akọ 10 cedis nti ni bo na be double nti amanfo nto.
Okay, the Olonka used to be 5 cedis at first, and I don't know whether it's the rainy season that affected it. I don't know the cause, but now it has really increased. So up to half of it has added up. So now it's 10 cedis. And it's really affecting us. And me, per se, I use it for oblayo. Before you go and process it, some has to reduce from it. And it actually affects us.
It's 9 cedis and 10 cedis. They say, Fufro na Sambano, I'm sure I bet on 11 cedis because a queer for no complain, they be a complain, say, ya way fertilizer, ya tomb. A drone, I'm spray drone, and also ya tomb. Eti ebro no omunjai mu de obenya kakra no de sie gise ni boy de ansa na obeton ti ebro no se de hwan de pan
ebro ni de se de enya asem kitwa cause first cry dokun cry ai 1 cedi any 15 se 1 cedi de nkra da ni 15 and 15 de na da ni 2 cedi ebro na at least first e fa kotoku kra ndu 2 million se 6 million. Someone says, "Dear, send a dear native, no be bad, be sasahi." Say, "I jai way and now I can say, I ain't way." Say, "Way ne was so." Tino I catch any pan. Tino so what I say. So I company says, "Send a new bonny here didn't deal." Company. They say 15. And not 2 cedis.
So there's been complaints about the increase in prices of maize and its products like Kenkey. Today we are in the central business town of Tamale to find out. Madam, c'est bon, c'est Kenkey, the lady Pumpon, after 2 cities, 3 cities, after that Kenkey. Meanwhile, Quaker, Caruana, so Mosem Kade, Mount. So basically what this woman is saying is that a ball of Kenkey now, but as small as this one, is 2 cedis, and the other one 3 cedis. What she's saying is that this, to be able to get herself satisfied, she will have to buy more of this so that she'll be okay. She has a family, and if she's buying for her family, she's buying many more to be able to feed her family. All right, so we are also here at Hajia Swad Food Complex to see for ourselves how much a bowl of Kenkey costs. One is how much? 3 cedis. Okay, let me see one. There's 3 cedis. Then give me 2. Okay, give me fish one. The fish one is how much? Give me 3 cedis one. Okay, so give me the Kenkey. Give me. You put the cake. Take this. Put the Kenkey there. 2. As you can see, a bowl of Kenkey is 3 cedis here. I intended buying one, but because the bowl is too small for me, looking at my stomach, I'll have to take 2. That is why I've bought 2. So, cost of living here when it comes to food, it's very high, even though this place is touted as the food basket.
Well, I can just do one, but of course, as you can see, the last time I bought Kenkey back home in Accra, it cost some 1 cedi 50 pesos, 2 cedis about. But here in the northern regional capital, Tamale, it's costing 3 cedis.
As you can see, I've just finished eating my 2 bowls of Kenkey. Even though I bought 2, this was still not enough for me because the Kenkey appears to be much smaller than I anticipated.
So we'll go back to Jamestown in a bit, but thank you so far for joining us here on TV3. And thank you to Grand Park Clothing and Dansoman for my outfit. 020-985-5696. Again, 020-985-5696. When we return, Bella will sit down with a Kenkey seller. We're talking prices of maize, how it's affecting the price of tomatoes, onion, pepper, the corn husk, salt, water, because you use a lot of it, production costs, and everything else. We'll tell you about it and why the balls of Kenkey that you buy are either shrinking in size or have maintained their size, but the prices have had to increase. Let's go to Jamestown. Bella Mundi and Cookie T are standing by. Earlier, Cookie had a conversation with somebody who sells gobe or yoke gari, and she had explained to you the dynamics in there. Let's listen to the Kenkey side of things.
And this is in Jamestown, by the way. And it's a very popular street because if you're looking for Kenkey in the Ga community in Jamestown, then this is where you come to for many, many years. In fact, I'm sure this is a family tradition that has lasted over centuries, where they produce Kenkey and sell to the public. Now, I have with me 3 sisters who are going to be telling us what it's like to be producing Kenkey for these many years and how things have changed over time with regards to the price of a bag of maize and a few other things as well. So I have Sister Yenswa, I have Sister Denswa, Sister Yaboko, Sister Yele, and they are in charge of the Kenkey house here. Staniswa, good morning. How are you doing? For the sake of today's conversation, we'll try and mix a bit of English and Ga, but mostly Ga because that's how they are more comfortable expressing themselves. Fine, Komi Nuchumone. Oh, grandmother. Oh, na ni boy fe more than ni bo.
Na feel. Na fair who about boy see her mammy.
If for how many years? Okay.
Fair who for 30 years.
Wow.
When I feel you mo. Nye. Bishi ni mammy ba mommy. Do me fe bende fear ke mammy feel. Ke fe mammy who ba fe ke ma hu ka si be ni yo mo nye don. They say her mammy. Mammy and we can be you no pa len feel. Domi o mene can be bio Jimmy.
Okay.
Simbanaka abeni mi mba fe manaka menfi. Senya machola me beje fe mo eche.
Eche. Boneko yenye.
Meneke bia international year to 68.
Hey.
She know me and fuck with me.
Dana boy famo. So she's just saying that her grandma started doing this and she was producing Kenkey for about 30 years or more. And then her mom took over the business, also produced Kenkey for many years. Her older sister took over and then she took over. At the moment, she's about 67 years. So if you do your calculation, or 68 years, so if you do your calculation, then you can tell how long they've been producing Kenkey for. Nika wa kwa time ninya produce Kenkey kebiane. Mini chake mo neba mi.
Chake ma boeba mi. Ejake no mi beni mi ba fa po. Beni mi chone ni here ba fa. Come here, Cashipon. Come here, oh, here for a cafe. I can't come hole in it. Come here, hole and no me, I can't fail. Oh, halfway. No, I'll be a neck cabashie. Be a net on there, one knock a chuckle my boy by me. I can do me a coming. I home banana now, home come toro. Couch at me be a gun. Now, I'm a little
mini jitoro.
Toro, much a mini, tell my child to think about me.
Come.
Peswa.
Peswa. Okay. No me na kan ho.
Come. Truck a pen.
Oh, truck. Okay.
Truck a question to pen. No me be na aye na kan sika no me.
E when na mini Rollins be ami alone before.
Rollins be ami no me we no kra fe kra da ni na me na ta ko ta me kan ni no me face no me afe no me come jara wa. Call for Batasia, whom poor hair, papa, Kaya, Baba, Kaya, you battery, no battery, near become. You are battery, Kabaya, Shipa, you are bahon and near becoming about Teno. Naka, when Panya bahon a penguin. Tora bahon a penguin, that's one of me. Do me a coming neck our home nation, you walk and shona. You are how how will a man I make a yahoo. Do me a coming bed for him be a neighbor feigning. No, I jolly huye. And jolly a fan call throw home be a by hello. A by ye bato. Sando Cocra, no me come here who da. Daffy one in enough and then I try to Toby. Coming new size and a home. I told be an hour. Come me a fan, it should be a car bottom when they can like a car come on a Toby.
Atobi. So for those of you who are complaining about the size of Kenkey, now what it's called is Atobi. But by the way, she's been talking about how they've been producing Kenkey for many years. And she said that in the past, it was even easier. In fact, people who were producing Kenkey were considered, very poor people. And so there was not that much regard for Kenkey. In fact, they could produce a whole bowl of Kenkey and it will not get finished. So they'll have to now reduce the price the next day so that they can sell the Kenkey. And they were selling it for about a peswa, during our forefathers' time, as far back as Kotoke's time. Now things have changed, and even the size was much bigger. No me enye here because be one bag of maize nyeke 550 Ghana cedis. Dani po eba 250 no me enya anye here.
No me abele Kotoko komi won hele panko me die ni 2 cedi.
You used to buy a bag of maize for 2 cedis.
One 2 cedi. Kotoko efe.
How many years ago ne?
Oh, check.
Echona.
Yeah, before mommy go ne po be ya na 40 years.
It was 40 years ago and no me abele Kotoku 2 cedis.
2 cedi. Aba no me kaso anwe kaso na efe man na mama do me chubeja me dala na ya kaso yo mu ya agbete nde ka bele ba ni wo fio ke ba ne o no me je no ko na bele ka he ka ba da ochi da de ba ku se ba ye ko ona ni no bia ne le what e nwoncho bia ne
okay bia ne te wen
nwoncho bia no me
bia ne 550 Ghana cedis.
Yeah,
first no me 250 Ghana.
Yeah.
Mini he wona make agme no kenya tenya he nya bio aka mine wo na angme no na kan mina mege
ameka
bebo ho ye Michael me boy we mo
na ni wote ne abele jameton angme no e lole ehe neken me ni fe neken me ni ba bu fe abo lo bia ne aka neken mo ni ka ba angme no aka eko aka 20 Ghana lo ga ka ba angme no 50 Ghana neken ka aka angme no lo bia ne ete situ afe na kan tutu ka angma abele no ahu eko 1 cedi bibio ne waka he pure water ne eko enu aka angme no
akenu nwene hewo mi manye nke bo aba mi anti ya boko kono akenu nwene na agbene fertilizer ho ni ake ha mani duon fertilizer corona hewo anye na akeba ni wo hia nyomo wonye ko wo pay na kan wa great minister ke
bia ne abelete chon ko na ke first ne he beni fertilizer ke di bi ne yo no mi e ka abele jalaba wa je ne he ka fi okwa akemenu ka fi okwa akemenu ni oba na ka te to 1 month 2 months no e ka kwese be de jala yo na kan no se bia ne efe na kan don bia ne cooperative don
mini g cooperative
cooperative eji meni to mo ashabele kemba first akeba buko wa to line wa yen card no wa to line no kaji aklowa bia no ba ne ke abele ne ba
nge akejo
le to ma show
in Rollins Bay amilo
je Rollins Biami to mo Rollins Biami
akesho kejo
kejo manse keba ni wo to line ni ahun be pin ni kin aba organize me to wo me ni wo come e be fa aba organize ni wo aba number be ni akabele eba fefe won ya wa lo e ka wo keba no ko fio kaka kwa me no ko le lorry fe e ka ka me no sagbene wona ne ke cooperative ne don ba bele enwen ke ya ko bi wa ba ka na me petrol no agme diesel no no wo ka e calculate ni bi fe ne afite e jem fe ne baba e ka kwa nwa bele no bia ne hu electricity ko agbele abele ko bi e ko agbele 30 Ghana.
Okay, boy, hold on. I'm not translate my man in So we're talking about the reason why there's a hike in the price of maize. And again, they were buying it for about 250 Ghana cedis earlier. This year, it's gone up to 550 Ghana cedis. And I asked them if they ask why the price has gone up. They're saying that for a lot of the farmers, they say that it's because of the increase in price of electricity, fuel, in transporting the maize to them. But in the past, even when there was drought, because that's one of the reasons the minister attributed to the hike in prices and the possible food shortage. Even if there was drought, and this is during the late former President Rawlings' time, there was, an initiative, a mechanism called cooperative, that's what they're saying, where, the former president imports maize into the country from foreign countries, and they reduce the price so that they can be able to afford it, so they can produce kenkey in large quantities to sell to people. Unfortunately, they don't have that anymore, and so it makes it even difficult now, since we're being told that there's drought, there's food shortage, and so they've been forced to buy the maize, at very exorbitant prices. So that is one of the major reasons why they've also had to increase, the price of kenkey. In Kayake 2012, Danny 2012, no me I want coming 40 pesos. 50 pesos. Nyakayo. Na agbene na kan time me price e baba wen because no ni e jump to 1 cedi ke 1 cedi 50 pesos say. No
e fe na agbene the government talent high e tawo me e ja kan dey ha ho komi na ka wo lole mi na ho no wo e ha jenjo
even though now increase price eh
to mo rolling time me e hani abon komi ho mu tomo ba organize me nke abo nkom home na ka wo lorry me na tomo bia ne ne ken ngene akamba bia wo akanyabuko wasa akanya ne ken ona no ha ne jejo ona ha ne jejo no wo kaji abele jala wapo ana akesi Ghana no ejalewa ejakenomie sekemba aho komi boma iche ko agbagbe ninde nomi ka banku agboy ba to lai alo be atoko lai simi tun akese nomi ehi
okay
ehi fe biane
she biane miewa what we about komi a flatter na chio production all the way. You know, what boy ka flatter? What be an ye mokoni chio a flatter?
Mokoni ba feel a flatter ha.
E what more nye peole?
What peole?
Enye nye peole.
Mo ba ne ba wu e.
E ba ne ba fe na ka ba pe.
E what lebi na be nye ho come. Enye nye pay more.
Eba he 50 Ghana. 500
50 Ghana cedis.
Money ba.
Oh, so you don't do it yourself? So sorry, I'm bringing in English so that you understand. We're talking about the production of kenkey. So there's something we call abachi flatter. It's how you mix, you know, the corn dough in order to get it in the, you know, to get it to the point where it can be boiled. And someone does that for them. It's a lot of work, by the way. If you've seen them producing kenkey, you'd understand. That person takes 50 Ghana cedis. Then there's another person who also molds the kenkey. Le bo komie le nwe ba eshka ni le hu ke ba he e ba je komie bo ne ba bo e wo le bi na enye le ba ta she bo komie e wo le na ke enye he o
le bo ne ba bo ni afa machine sa no ha le 50
bo le ni ma je 50 Ghana eh e wo be 100 Ghana te o bo
ya bele ya kotuku komie mi no le wo be ne o ba fi ahun ne ba ya la no more than more than 6 million.
More than 600 Ghana cedis to boil the kenkey because no who ya me. No buy am. Be a pipe ye be.
Why pipe? Se ba.
Pipe ba.
No wa he o nu e.
No enye here in a day.
No ene kan akaba ba ha wo ke tank.
Oh nye here ke tank. Enye pay for a tank.
Tank we hall 1.5.
150 Ghana cedis to buy a tanker. It lasts to enye 1 month.
Yes.
2 weeks. So they buy water as well for 150 Ghana cedis. So we're building up the conversation. Okay. Can you hear no agbene la hu can be no fair?
No la be an lie to akon lie. Wo here the 150.
1 cedi 50 pesos.
Lie bundle come in again. Oh, 1,114. 1 cedi 50 be an
3 cedi.
Okay, so firewood as well. No, who 4 na kind no?
4 na kind no.
Okay.
Agbeno be an 3 cedi.
4 sticks of firewood that goes for 3 cedis. It used to go for 1 cedi 50 pesos. So we're building be an na kind. Kaka kanya ho. E wa agbene nya reduce come here size because of shikani ya mi.
Na fe bo na fi o keke no ba. Se bi an e wa ya no chuchu aga wan abelo. Nye wa abele no leji mancheni fefe. Oba ye komi abele, oba gba koko abele, oba ye neke abele. Nye wa abele no leji mancheni fefe.
Okay.
Ene point 1 cedi 30 pesos. Bi ane 2 cedi.
2 cedis for this. Ni che e baby ene ko sula no agbo no. Ay bibi ka gbo.
Why bibi?
Hey. So the firewood that you saw, that's going for 2 cedis. It used to be 1 cedi 30 pesos by the way. Agbene ba hon keke na. Onyo e
kono na.
No enye agbene no hu
abene ndo ale be kena.
Keke na ntia we.
Agbo ene.
3 cedi.
3 cedis for this. Hey, ene come enye ba use
ke. Ba nye gbe ko ba nye use mo. Ba use 20 lo 30.
20 bundles of this to boil kenkey. Hey, be jalawa jalawa. Danny wabawi low, and we're talking about, you know, the items that are used to make the kenkey. So from firewood to water, it's quite expensive for them. She abakoshito boy waka keshi money ba he come here ko le he kina. Abakoshito agbena mo hu jale ba wa.
Kasabo la hu ba mi eleja. Fe o ba je ka je ndo kometo akomi kometo e no mi.
E wa mo nya hiole gagba alo tenya fiole ten. Fio. Ni be no mo enyo mo ye mi fe ni nya ba he.
Eku apo a he ne pi ke machine.
Ke ben kona bu.
Ke a he le pi e ba fite. No wa he le fe ko ni ba ye 3 days lo 4 days. Keke asa ya he ko.
E we nya he.
Ke fe ko ba he o ba ito mo 40 Ghana lo o ba ito mo 30 Ghana e dey. A he a ken fe. E dey no di sere mo na kan. Le ko abele e kotoku ko mi e o ba ho le to mo sie enyo.
Okay.
No ene me ne fo ba je fe ka jemi. Obaje ba ka jemi. Obaje ne bi ngo. Bi ane ngo le nte kwa wo he America lo nka komie. Wo he le me na to le 1 cedi.
Olonka komie
1 cedi. Si bi ane ton no lo nka komie. Ameka 2 cedi. Me
Enyeni.
2 cedis. Me na enya ba olon ka nya see
1 olonka of salt is 6 cedis.
6 cedis.
From 1 cedi to 6.
Yeah.
Maybe ne to cash this year.
Bianto bia ne wo you upon boko eba.
E wonye buy salt. Hey, be jala wa hey. 6 cedis.
6 cedis.
Wow.
Ko make 6 cedis. Olonka ko me 6 cedis.
Okay. What we ba na hu he. Eja keshin le aka onyo obo komi no ke ba wo he.
Na kan.
No hu enyenye na le.
Bia ne ba chuchu e kotoku e na ka ba ha wo 50 Ghana. Akaba ha wo
50 Ghana to mo bag ne
kotoku e je me kotoku agbo
okay
50 Ghana bia ne to ne 1.5.
Wait, you buy the corn husk. You used to buy it for 50 Ghana cedis. We're talking about corn husk right now, by the way. So they used to have a big bag of corn husk for 50 Ghana cedis. Now,
1.5.
150 Ghana cedis. Mine wete when again?
Na bele no.
Na bele wa na ba.
No, no dey hin fen akamba. Call ya Helen say, "O ba je PM yo ti osu. E ja ka hin ne sa no cafe."
Ma ba call hin no cafe mini baba.
Be fine. Be fine ye kunu ni
ahi. So you only have to use the nice one to mo ene. E won no nye halamine. Wow. Oh, I bona feel. Oba ji fe. Call for him. You wash it. Okay, then akaba. Well, so if you didn't know, now this also affects the production because now they are buying the bag of corn husk for 150 Ghana cedis when it used to be just 50 Ghana cedis. And even that, when they open the bag, some of them have gone bad. So they'll have to separate that from the good ones. And so they are left with very little. So they are forced to buy even more of that since it affects production. Abele denche ni yo agbene. Abele kwakpani.
Abele hi. Chuchu ane kan abele ni mane na ke ha wo ni wo fi oni. Chuchu aka ha woi. Aja ka we ne kan ya fa ba futu mi chofa. Dan aka ba ha mi. Bia ne na kan abele chuchu na kan ni na ke ha ndo aka ba. Nehi o na mo ni ba yue ha wo.
Mini ha na ehi e kenya ho enye
na. Bia ne ka wo
mini.
Wo na. Ka be kome ka ba no sente ehi mi ake.
Ejiofun.
No ejiofun sente.
Ejiofun chofan lo mini.
O to mo chofa. O no to na ko na ka wo tumi ahun ni eche.
Hey.
Kaka yin fefe muji ka ho komie befo. Bomo no ho na nche o na. No wo bia ne me na fe ni o na ko ya eko. Efe he no ba ya na kan no.
Shi chofa na ke dun akeshi no te ke ni bie no na e wo ni sana chofa shi kon him te ma ke leten. Shi kon sana ke fertilizer wo mi ko na enye eba.
Ame bia na me se chuchu afi abele ejo he srote. No kwa bia na ko bia ne ke mane no abele ebe fo nsumo o ya he kokolo
e won gbanye he onye no
bia to ne bia ena ya ne bia ne ka e ya sunyanse.
That's where you get your maize from. Sunyan.
E say jame ama he oja tun kejo bia ne ko ya sesewa ni ndo ne kan ye fine say jalawa bia ne ko ba he one bag ka jame ton 6 million
600 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
From Asesewa.
Yeah.
Okay, how am I explain? So, I mean, after the corn husk, we're talking about the quality of Kenkey, and they're saying that the quality of grains this time is not as good as before. And so when they bring the maize and they have to turn it into Kenkey, you can tell that it smells very bad, and sometimes it smells of medicine. And she says that usually these grains are what they would feed to the chickens. But that is what we are now consuming, and they find it problematic. And of course, if they're saying this, it's because they've been producing Kenkey for years, so they can tell the difference. So this is not politics, this is not propaganda. These are producers of Kenkey who are saying that there's a problem even with the quality of grains that we have in producing Kenkey. And, you know, usually if they have to go and pick it up from one village or the other, those areas do not have the quality. So they have to go to Sunyani, they have to go to Asesewa. And if you go to Asesewa, that costs 600 Ghana cedis. That's how much a bag of maize would cost. It will walk like at 600. They can ya kotoku kome. Enye na yese. Can you haul come here and your bocom in your home in your home? Yana say enye.
Bia ne ka wo bo jo abele na ka kotoku ekome da so mo ne kan di bi ni wo fite ne fe oba ji ko pe ne oba ho abele kotoku kome ko pe ne oba na to mo 50 Ghana lo 60 Ghana 300 lo 400 fio ko ka ko
30 cedis 30 cedis o na yese alo 300 Ghana
oba na ka kotoku kome oji oni bi e fe yemi no ho ko pe na 1 million
100 Ghana GO profits no profits no ba na yese Out of every bag of maize that they turn into Kenkey, their profit is only 100 Ghana cedis.
Obana, ekwa benibo oba fe week. Obana ene few.
So how are you able to take care of yourself? Because be a nephew or jalewa. Nya bi hu ya school.
Bi hu ya school. Ni tase na mi nkwa na bi. Imbi ni mi hie le egbo ebi mi nkwa mi. No ene fe jami. Mbewu. Fe komie no jaka bele la di mante. Chuchu abele ka oho komie. Omo onyomo. Obi ba yeko. Bohu ba yeko. Ko no nyemi po ba ha leko. Efe ebo nyom. Se bia ne ko fe jogba e ba fe ebo nyom. Na ba don se na ba bi bo nyom. Na o he abele no ho. Ni no che ba e bi bo nyom. E ja ko ye fe nini.
Ewa bia ne mi ni ba ke president. E ja ke shi leke wa ke beginning of the year ke wa ke shi bia ne won du abele ke ni bi won na se wo boy abele ke ni bi ha other countries. Ona wo show ke ya manse ke ni bi po eja ke shin bia ne wo ya abele pi.
Ni se na te gbete kwa ka he ko manu bi ba lo ke ya. Ni wo he joko wo e bia won pale fai. Wonu cho won pale fa ka na wo mobo ko ne kwa wo. Wo Ghana bia ne komie no na ka he Ghana mo fe mo bia ne he na jo na ba he komine. Ajo so ja ke kwa ho ko je me boni wo fiole. Aka wo fi aka wo je sisiete. Do ka wo na abele e boni e yo no wo le boni wo ba fele. No wajo hey na ba hill she komeja me ka me he komie ehin je na me fite ne se ko he komie se ka ba he bia no wa ba no wa won pale fa ka kwa ha wo ekwa abele woni je no chumo keke ngene ko he wa ngmenu no fe no won pa fai fe de mo petrol na ja ka atena ngme petrol no agme no fe no
wa ba ngme komi no ke petrol hu ya we because petrol is we
no ya lo abele ka ba loli ani ka abele ba kete na ngwe petrol ne ba ngwa abele no bele ka ba no sani le hu enwe
e wonya onye ba ngwe no ka ashi ni gbe
ka akpa be won wo pa ni o fe won ta hejole no wo bi ene ta fa we do ta se be wo na
mina abadenche
je akese ni so wo fe de bo na fe keke ni mo fe mo na mi se ka wo fe won fe bi e ta ba fe te na ba na Ghana e mi se be ko ye ni no to owo
lele
ko ye ni nko to pe owo owo ni bo de ncho hin bo no won pa president e fa ko ni kwa ha wo won pa le fai wo do mo na jian te won pa le fai e kwa ha wo ko na bele e ajo fi o keke no fe no ni yo mi bi ani light ma me ka me ke bando sha ke lai aka fe ko e mi don no hu won pa fai na kwa ha wo won pa e fai won pa fai keke ko ni kwa ha wo e ja ke bi ji wo ka wo gbo pele hu e ba gbo e ja ko bi go pe bo papa lo
wo fe wo gbo wo ba yin shin wo ba na e ba na mi
ko ni kwa ha wo
okay all right thank you so much I've been speaking to Auntie Denswa Auntie Yaboko and Auntie Ayele. They are the CEOs and COOs of the Kenkey House in Jamestown. Here's Afiena Kenkey House. I mean, wherever you go, if you come to Jamestown and you ask for Afiena Kenkey House, everybody will bring you here. It's a very popular site, but they're complaining about the price hikes in maize, and so it's making it very difficult for them to also be able to produce. In fact, after boiling Kenkey and selling the entire day, their only profits, they say, is about 100 Ghana cedis, and they have to share. So it's not 100 cedis per person, but if 3 or 4 of them are producing it, it's 100 Ghana cedis. They have to take care of their kids, they have to pay utility bills. Look at where they even produce the Kenkey. They even were complaining earlier that they'll need to, renovate the entire place, but they don't even make enough to be able to do that. It's very worrying, and this is, an agenda that we're setting this entire week. We're talking about the high cost of living among Ghanaians, and so we're bringing you a lot more of these right here in Accra and many parts of the country. Thank you so much, by the way. Earlier, Cookie spoke to, a beans and plantain seller, and we've also spoken to Kenkey sellers. Maybe tomorrow we'll move on to another place, but keep your messages coming in. This is TV3Newday. Thank you so much.
Rice and beans, gobe, as you all will call it. And Bella and I have been at Jamestown today, setting the agenda for the week. And like Bella mentioned before, I'm reiterating again, this is not a political agenda, no, but it's just to bring you the realities on the ground as to why your favorite ball of Kenkey that you always buy probably has reduced in size and in pricing as well. They'll be speaking to us and telling us the reasons all these hikes are happening currently. This week or today, we've been at Jamestown.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we probably will go to another favorite joint of yours. So keep looking out for us, Bella.
Absolutely. And the most important thing is the fact that they have sent a message to our leaders to do something about it. It's quite disheartening to see that for many centuries, these people have been producing these delicacies for us and yet cannot even boast of their own home or even a shed that is appropriate for us to eat. I mean, I'm sure that a leader will come and buy Kenkey. I don't know if you're comfortable with the circumstances, under which our foods are produced. And so we need to help them to also, move to the next level and to make production of food even much easier, more affordable, not only for them, but for all of us as well. I don't think that any of us would want to get to that point where we'll have to buy Kenkey for 3 cedis, 50 pesos or
even
cedis.
5 cedis.
That would be extreme.
Yeah.
So please do something about it for us. At least the minister says that by this month, in fact, up until February, there will be abundance of food.
Right.
We're waiting to see that happen. Please help us out so we can also help these people who are, toiling, sweat and blood just to produce food for us. So thank you all so much. And like Cookie said, tomorrow we'll be heading to another destination, hopefully, and God willing. Daniel said we'll go alone, but we'll still go anyway. But this is TV3 New Day, and this is what we love to do.
Keep the conversation, keep the conversation going. Hashtag TV3 New Day, hashtag Kenkey-Nomics. Let's know what the situations are or the situation is wherever you live. Let us know. If you even want to come, if you want us to come to your community, let us know.
We'll come and
and
we'll dance.
Exactly. We'll see if we'll be able to make it. But thank you so much for sticking and staying with us. TV3 New Day. We're back tomorrow.
Oh yeah, congratulations to our ladies out there. We'll be going out very often as they indicated to you, and we've told them to bring Kenkey so that we can have Coco. This one is a special dedication to you. Para who you call me few. We'll see you tomorrow. It's a new day.